Hi guys, and welcome back to On The Fence. So it's 12 o'clock lunchtime on a Friday, which means tomorrow night, in 24 hours or just over that, Liverpool will be playing a cup final, the Champions League final, the biggest final in the world, against Tottenham Hotspur. I'm bricking it, to be honest. I'm fucking nervous. You know, this time last year we were in the final. We played Real Madrid. You know, the best team there is, really, or there was anyway. You know, after they beat us last year in Kiev, you know, they went on to cement their places as one of the best teams that have ever played football in the world. And, you know, so be it. We were beaten by the better side. This year, we struggled in the Champions League at times in the group stage. You know, we've been beaten away by PSG, by Red Star Belgrade and by Napoli, all away. You know, we've struggled. You know, we got beat by Barcelona away. We drew at home to Bayern Munich. You know, we've had some tough results in the Champions League, but we still managed to get ourselves to the second consecutive final. And this time, you know, we're not playing Real Madrid, no. But equally, we're playing an equally good side in Tottenham Hotspur, a team who we know so well from the Premier League, a team who's full of pace, full of youth, exuberance, like our team, to be honest. A team that I find very similar to Liverpool in terms of how we're set up. You know, the managers, they're very pragmatic. They're not very pragmatic. They're very, you know, they like to play open, expansive football. They like to give people chances and stuff like that. And I think both managers well deserve, you know, being where they are. You know, of course, Klopp is a bit more decorated than Pochettino, but, you know, I still think both are kind of in the same echelon of managers. You know, they haven't won it all, but, you know, they've done enough to kind of cement their places in people's thoughts and stuff like that. So, you know, let's just hope it's Klopp that comes out at the end with the win. So yeah, Liverpool versus Tottenham, or the other way around. Tottenham versus Liverpool is where the away side in the draw, but. Yeah, it's kind of crept up on me, to be honest. You know, 3 weeks ago was the last time we kicked the ball in a competitive match, which was the final game of the season against Wolves. Which, even though all the pressure surrounding us and things like that, we won comfortably. I don't know how to feel, really. You know, I've kind of started. I haven't watched football. I haven't watched any of the build-up yet. Only today, really, and yesterday night, I've kind of, you know, paid attention to any of the build-up stuff. You know, watching Redmen, watching, you know, Ball Street, stuff like that. So this has, like I said, kind of crept up on me, and you know, watching back the Barcelona game, because how can you not when it comes to Champions League? Whether we win the Champions League or not, you know, the Barcelona game is going to be looked at for the rest of our lives. Really, that's one of them moments. But you kind of want it. You kind of want the Barcelona game to mean something by going and winning it, because if you do go and win it, then that game against Barcelona becomes just even better. And hopefully the game against Tottenham as well will be up there. Because let's be honest, Tottenham aren't Real Madrid. Tottenham aren't AC Milan in 2005. They're not a star-studded team that we should be afraid of. You know, as a matter of fact, I've heard a lot of people talking, and, you know, the general consensus is that Tottenham should be scared of us. You know, we're that team for Tottenham, the team with all the players, and, you know, with all the players that Tottenham should be scared of. You know, we've got Mo Salah, we've got Firmino, we've got Mane, we've got Van Dijk, we've got Alisson. You know, we've got the two best fullbacks in the league and stuff like that. So, you know, I understand why people are saying that. You know, teams look at us and they fear us and stuff like that, which is fine. But in a one-off game, in a one-off final against a very, very, you know, pacey Tottenham team, a team who have, you know, overcome the same obstacles we have this season by, you know, in the semi-final being, you know, 3-0 down on aggregate, of course, but being 3-0 down and going and winning it away at Ajax, you know, that's a great feat to have, you know, because Ajax are a good side and stuff like that. But so Tottenham have overcome their own demons, really. They've overcome their own obstacles. You know, ours are different, but we still, you know, had a similar kind of run. You know, we've both struggled this year in the Champions League, but we still are here right at the end. You know, neither of us are the team in the Premier League who've won it. Of course, you know, we're kind of the rest of the teams, you know, in the Premier League, because we obviously City won it and stuff like that. So it's up to us now to fight over who gets the trophy for the Champions League. Sorry, I'm kind of bumbling around now because I don't really know what to say. But all I do know that I want to say is this: no matter what, both sides deserve to be in on merit. If it wasn't Liverpool in the final, I'd want Tottenham to win it, just for the story of, you know, everyone takes the piss out of Tottenham so much. Everyone, you know. The things that we've been labelled as the past few years, you know, Tottenham have been labelled that for years, you know, the bottlers and shit like that, which is just unnecessary. Tottenham have come from nowhere. You know, look, when Harry Redknapp was the manager and stuff like that, he got them from near the bottom of the league. You know, and he's got them into the top 4 and stuff. And then they've just progressed slowly, and they were a team that were, you know, labelled as flaky by Manchester United and stuff like that years ago. And look at them now. You know, look at them now. It's kind of, it's like a little mini league at the top. You know, you've got the top 6, but inside the top 6, you've got the 3 teams that I think that are more capable of winning the Premier League than any of the others are us, Tottenham and City. You know, City have proved that because they've won it. And the teams that, you know, are more capable of winning the Premier League. At the minute, it's us and Tottenham. You know, we've got the furthest. You know, Tottenham have got the furthest than City have ever got. You know, we've obviously won the Champions League 5 times and stuff like that. So, you know, that's why people are calling Tottenham the underdogs and saying that we're, you know, the ones to be feared. And I get that, but look, we've got our own problems and stuff like that in terms of, you know, Klopp's final record that everyone seems to keep going on about that no one really cares about. You know, the fact that we get there is a massive thing. But we just need to win a trophy under this manager because he deserves it, and these players deserve it too, and the fans deserve it. Look how fantastic we were against Barcelona. You know, they come to Anfield 3-0 up from the first leg, and our fans fucking terrified them, and then our players fed off the energy from our crowd, from our fans, supporters, and killed Barcelona. You know what I mean? Like they killed the spirit. Messi was fucking nowhere because of our fans and because of the players, and that was without Salah and Firmino. So it just shows you what we can do on any given day. And on this day, on a Saturday, on the 1st of June, let's start the summer off right. Let's go and win the Champions League. You know, I like Tottenham, I do. I like how they play and stuff like that, but it's not about them. It's about us. And we need to make it about us. And we need to go and win the game. Whether it's, you know, 5-0, 1-0, 2-1. Whether it's pens, fucking extra time, I don't want it to be that, but, you know, whatever means, it doesn't matter. We've got to go and win the game. We've got the players to do it. The players have been there now, you know, a lot of them anyway. I've been there from last season. You know, like most of the span of the team anyway. You know, the additions of like Fabinho and Alisson and stuff like that, they're probably the ones who haven't. So, but they're good players, great players in their own right. So, let's use the disappointment of last year. Let's use it for this year. And let's just fucking smash them. Let's just, you know, come back with the trophy, and hopefully I'll be there tomorrow. Not tomorrow, sorry. Hopefully I'll be there Sunday to greet the team as they're bringing the trophy back through Liverpool as a triumphant return from Madrid, because, you know, we deserve it. Like I said, we've played so well this season, and to win nothing would be really horrible. But I don't know whether I'm confident or whether I'm nervous that we'll lose it to Tottenham, because, you know, the way teams try and laugh at Liverpool, it will just be compounded even more with the fact that if we can't beat Tottenham, you know, we're shit then, aren't we, really? But look, anyone could lose to this Tottenham side. They're absolutely fantastic. This season, they've obviously not been as good. They've lost a lot of games, but they've won a lot of games too. They haven't drawn a lot of games. I think they've drawn 1 in the league and stuff like that. So this Tottenham team can hurt us, and they can beat us, but I do think Liverpool will win. I hope Liverpool will win. But yeah, I do think Liverpool will win. I think it'll be maybe like a 2-1. 2-1 or 3-1. I think that's the general, like, everyone's saying it will be that. Let's hope there's no comeback. Let's hope, you know, they're not 3-0 up. Let's hope we're not 3-0 up. Let's just hope fucking it just goes like a normal football match, and, you know, we go ahead and we just win the game. You know, because we beat Tottenham twice this year, but a cup final means nothing. You know, the form goes out the window. It's the Champions League, it's not the Premier League. It's not in England, it's in fucking Madrid. So all these deciding factors, I think, you know, we've got to go out with the strongest lineup possible. I don't think I'd start Firmino in the game, to be honest. I'd like, or maybe you do and bring Origi off the bench, but I think after the last game, I think Origi deserves something, because he was absolutely fantastic against Barcelona. And, you know, he's got the ability to run the defence, you know, ragged. Like, you put him on the left and he'll run, you know, run all day long, maybe play Mane in the middle and, you know, utilise his heading ability and stuff like that. Look, we've got so many different ways of playing. Obviously, Klopp will pick the right team, I do believe that. And I believe, you know, as long as we go quite close to full strength, I think Klopp's definitely motivated the players enough. You know, I've seen lots of the training stuff in Marbella, training stuff in Melwood. I've seen enough to know that Liverpool will go into this game fully fledged and fully fighting for the victory. And there's nothing to suggest otherwise, because this is the second final in as many years. We lost the one last year. We haven't won a final under Klopp. We haven't won a trophy yet under Klopp, except for the Premier League pre-season tournament, which is fucking glorious. But this is the biggest chance that we've had to win a trophy under Klopp. You know, because Sevilla, they went on after they beat us. That was their third Europa League in a row that they won. You know, we come up against Man City in the League Cup. It was just Man City, and they've got the best players in the league because they buy them every year and stuff like that. And their spending the next team spending doesn't even come close to them. So yeah. And then we've got Real Madrid, who you know, of course, again, similar to Sevilla, they'd won, I think, their third or fourth in a row, the Champions League, when they beat us. Karius threw one in his own net, and Gareth Bale scores a fucking mad overhead kick. So what can you do in them circumstances? But now we play Tottenham, who probably closer to our level than any of the teams were. And it's going to be a slog. It really is. It's going to be a great game of football. I hope so, anyway. But it's got all the. It could easily just be a horrible game and a 1-0. But I'd take that anyway. I'd take whatever you can get. Whatever we can get from this game, as long as it's a win, I'll take it. Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to it as much now, because I'm just that gut feeling. But you know, we're Liverpool. We're here for a reason. We're fucking fantastic. We're the second best team in the league by a tiny, you know, little minuscule margin. But we're the best team in Europe. Of course we are. And we're the king. We're European royalty, and we're gonna win it for the 6th time. I've just convinced myself. So yeah, let's go. Tomorrow night, it all lives in potential, in hope, in expectation. I hope and I expect Liverpool to win this game by 2 or 3 goals to 1. And I expect them to be here at the weekend with the trophy parading it round. Let's just hope my expectations come to reality. See what happens anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, quite nervous today. I'm not too sure. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought and stuff like that. If you can tell, I'm in my own car right now. There's more on that to come. If you're interested, I'll definitely be doing a video about that quite soon. After the final, of course, I'll be doing a video about that, because I couldn't drive before, now I can. See if you can make the link in between. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen in this game. Let me know how nervous you are. Let me know score predictions, you know, stuff like that, and let me know just how you're dealing with this nervousness. You know, one day now, only a day left until you know, the curtains open and the game starts. So, you know, let's just hope it's a good one. I'm actually really excited now, to be honest. I should have done this video tomorrow, so I was more excited for the game. Yeah, I've been on the fence. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. See you later.